I'm going to instruct in Slipstreaming the Dell drivers and Windows updates up to March 2019 into a Dell Windows 7 Professional reinstallation USB. So you'll need to have followed my previous video on downloading the Dell Windows 7 Professional reinstallation ISO and creating a bootable USB, because this guide is specifically designed to update that installation media. So we need to download the April servicing stack, we need to download the convenience rollup, we need to download the prerequisite updates for Internet Explorer 11, we need Internet Explorer 11 in the cab file, we need also the NVMe hotfixes, and we need drivers. So for drivers, we've actually got some basic drivers. So this covers USB 3.0 and storage controllers necessary to install Windows 7 on up to 6th generation Intel Skylake hardware. Right, so let's have a look. We've got service stack, we've got the convenience rollup, we've got the 4 prerequisite Internet Explorer 11 updates, we've got Internet Explorer 11 in the cab file, we have the NVMe hotfixes, we have the USB, and we have the storage controllers. And we're going to go to our bootable USB, and we're going to go to the sources folder, and we're going to copy a file called install.wim. Okay, now we need to create the following folders exactly. So the first folder we're going to create is called updates. And we will copy all the following Windows updates to this folder. Right, we also want to extract the NVMe hotfixes. And we want the x64 ones. And we're going to create a new folder called IE11, and we're going to copy the Internet Explorer 11 cab file to it. So now we're going to extract the USB 3 drivers, and we're just going to create a folder called USB 3. Okay, I've just realized that I've got the Dell OS recovery tool instead of the storage controllers on the desktop. So let's fix that. And from the USB drivers, we want the 64-bit drivers. So let's go ahead and copy these into a new folder called drivers. And now we want to extract the storage controllers. So we'll just create a new folder on the desktop called SATA to extract them into. And once again, we want the 64-bit drivers. Okay, so as mentioned, that will give us the basic system drivers. However, we can do a lot better if we've got a Dell business model. So if you've got an Optiplex, a Latitude, a Precision, or perhaps an XPS, then you can actually download Dell drivers as a packaged file. So what we're going to do is go to the Dell website, select our model, and select Systems Management, and we're going to download the Dell driver pack. We will need to use 7-zip to extract the Dell driver pack. So let's just download that and install it. And for the script, we can use Notepad, but it's better to use Notepad++. So we'll go ahead and download this. So let's just go ahead and install that. Okay. Okay, so the Dell drivers should just be about downloaded. And now what we are going to do is we're going to extract them. So let's just right click the driver and select 7-zip and then extract to. And then we can select close. So we're interested in the 64-bit ones. And we're going to rename this x64 folder drivers. Okay. So let's just name the other folder drivers too. We're not going to use it. The folder drivers contains all the contents of drivers too. So it's got multiple subfolders, and if we go to chipset, we can see we've got an assortment of drivers. And they're all in this extracted format, which we require for the Slipstream. Okay, so you get the point. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the C drive, and we need to copy these 3 folders and the install.wim directly onto the C drive. Now I already had a drivers folder, so I've just went ahead and deleted that. Okay, so here is the Slipstream script. And what we're going to do is we're just going to right click it and select copy. And we're going to paste it into Notepad++. As I said, you can use Notepad as well. So let's just have a look at it. So there's the install.wim. You see it's highlighted green in the script. There's the updates folder. And you see it's all the lines adding the updates are highlighted green in the script. There's the line for Internet Explorer. And there's the line for the drivers. So we save this script file as type all files, and we call it Slipstream and then end it in .bat. And as the script file may take some time to run, it's better just to change the power options so your computer doesn't go to sleep in the middle of it. Okay, so now right click this batch file and select run as administrator. So here we see the size of our Windows 7 editions, and then we press any key to run it. So it'll go through and it'll create a folder called Home Basic, and it'll extract the first index of the install.wim Home Basic to this folder. It'll add all the updates and the drivers. It'll save the changes. It'll remove the temporary folder, and then it'll do the same for Home Premium and the same for Professional and the same for Ultimate. There are slightly less lines for Professional because it already has Internet Explorer 11 included. After it's done this, it will display the information of the new install.wim. So the script has to be ran on Windows 7, and it takes an hour to run on this Optiplex 7040. So it'll probably take a couple of hours on older hardware. Okay, so we've got the updated install.wim, and we see each index is larger. So we just press any key to continue, and then this in essence closes the script down. Okay, so now we go into the sources folder of the Bootable USB. We delete the install.wim and we insert a new install.wim. And as mentioned, this new install.wim exceeds 4 GB, so the USB flash drive has to be NTFS formatted in order for the file to fit on the USB flash drive, as FAT32 has an upper limit of 4 GB.